Quick before this video starts, I just want to say if you're looking for eBay dropshipping and winning product research, go to the link in the description. Thank you very much. On to the video. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and today is a video that's been requested by quite a few people on my channel, asking how you can manage multiple stealth accounts. And what I mean by that is, how can you have multiple stealth accounts on the same browser but all on different IPs and all different identities, as in browser identities. They don't cross. For example, the WebRTC is completely random, meaning it's false leaking another IP address that's not yours. And you need to have something called Incognito downloaded, which we'll go through in a minute. And you also need to have a residential IP. From IP Burger is what I recommend. You just press dedicated, and it will ask you to create an account, which you then do. So create the account, then go to pricing. You go to fresh, and then you buy a fresh proxy, which is one dedicated IP, 2 or 3. I recommend getting this one, 3, if you're going to be having multiple stealth accounts. You need one IP per account. So obviously if you only have one account, then you don't really need to be managing stealth accounts like this. So I'd say minimum you need 2 for your multiple stealth accounts, because you want, if you have 2 stealth accounts, you want 2 IPs. You have 3, you want 3, etc, etc. So I'd go with this one. You just check out, buy that, then you'd have 2 IPs sent to your email. And then the next step would be going on Incognito, starting your free trial, which is actually free forever. So I don't know why they call it a free trial, because you can have up to 10 browser profiles, meaning you can have up to 10 different stealth accounts all managed to complete free, of course excluding the IP. But obviously if you want to upgrade because you're making a lot of money, you could pay $30 a month, because if you already have 10 stealth accounts on the go, you'll be making $30 a month easily. So you'll easily be able to get 50 browser profiles. So you can do way more than 10 stealth accounts all on the go at once, all managed on the same device, but it's like it's all on different devices. For example, if you're on a Windows laptop or PC or whatever, if you have Incognito downloaded, you can make all your accounts on a Mac when you're actually on a Windows, and you don't need any like remote desktop or virtual machine or anything like that. It's literally just a browser. I'll show you in a second. So you want to get all that set up, then you'll have that, and then all you have to do is go download Incognito, download whichever one you're on, Mac or Windows, and then you just open that up and it will install. Okay, and then once Incognito is installed, it will just want you to log in. Okay, so once you've downloaded Incognito and you've set it up and you've logged in on Incognito, once it's been downloaded, you just want to install the browser update. So just choose 64-bit and then update now, and then that will update. Then I'll bring you back once it's done. Okay, so once browser update's now done, this is what you're going to see on a fresh Incognito account. So you just press new profile at the top right here, choose what operating system you want to use. It really doesn't matter, but let's just go with Mac just to show you this really does work. Press get new fingerprint, and then what you want to do is you want to go to proxy over here. So depending which one you have, I'm using HTTP right now, as I'm using a different proxy provider currently called iproyale.com, but I recommend for beginners to use IP Burger, as IP Royale is a bit more complicated to use, the way you get the IPs and things like that. So you just want to put the IP and the port in. My IP is a host name, go.iproyale.com. You'll actually put the IP, but IP Burger, you'll have an actual IP, so you make sure this is an IP. Then the proxy username you'll also have with the IP Burger email once you receive your proxy, and also the password, which you'll put in here as well. And it won't be rotating proxy, so you just want to press check proxy. Make sure it's all working, and you should see green up here once it's connected, and it'll tell you what it is. So this is the IP, country, and things like that. So you want to make sure this is all correct to the IP you purchased. Then you want to go WebRTC and time zone. So make sure this is checked, full time zone based on IP, and WebRTC as well, which is what I mentioned first. It will falsely leak your actual external IP as a public IP address. So it won't actually leak your IP, meaning eBay, it will leak the proxy's IP, not your IP, which is what you want. And geolocation, you also want this as well, fill geolocation based on IP. So make sure that's all good, and if it is, press create profile. And you want to do this every single time you want to add a new stealth account onto it. You want to manage a new one, make sure it's a different proxy each time, and that's all you really need to do. So, but obviously there's only one for this video, but press start and you'll see what this is. It's literally just a browser, but you have multiple different ones, and they're all different identities. Every single one is like it's on a different device. So you want to go to ebay.co.uk and you'll just log into your stealth account like normal. Just to show you this is fully working, let's just go to hua.net, which will show all the details of the browser and things like that. And as you can see, it's saying I'm on Mac OS X when I'm clearly not, because I checked that. It's saying I'm on Chrome, which we are. It's open source. We're not on a proxy. We're not on an anonymizer. We're not on a blacklist. And it's saying I'm with Virgin Media for my Wi-Fi, which just isn't true. I'm with BT, so it's clearly working, as you can see, and it will just show you more information here. I'm apparently in Cardiff, Wales, which I'm not, and it tells you that I'm on Mac, which I'm not. This is just showing that Incognito really does just use the IP, and it makes it like you're actually there. It's not like a VPN. It will change your browser setting to how it should be with that IP, saying you're actually in that location by geolocation and also by WebRTC. It's just much better, and also it's a different identity every single time, which is a brand new device every single time, which is exactly what you want for eBay stealth accounts. It will last longer if you use this, so even if you only have one stealth account, it's still worth using Incognito, because inevitably you'll end up having more than one stealth account once you realize, wow, this is really, really good, and it's just easy to have there. It really is perfect. And also every time you close out of it, let's just start it up again, it will reopen it to exactly where you just were. As we see, it brings us right back to where we were. So I really do recommend using this. So if you have any questions about this, please comment down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions. If you have any other video requests, I'll happily do them as well. Comment them down below. And that's pretty much it. If you feel like you've taken any value from watching this video, please make sure you press that like button and also press that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your day.